Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.
Who wins, Roy Jones or Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
Why?
Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson touches him, Roy Jones gets cleaned. Trust me. Let's think about this. The back end of Roy Jones' career, he was getting knocked spark, right? And so obviously, if he gets hit hard enough, I don't know what size the gloves are. I don't know what the terms are. Is it 8-2s or 8 3-minute rounds? If it's 8 3-minute rounds, then my decision will be different because Roy can get out of the way. He's going to get hit once. And if he gets hit once from Mike Tyson, we've seen his punch resistant isn't what it was. If you get hit by Mike Tyson, regardless of how old Mike is or how much he's got in the tank, you just need one of them to whiz past you. The wind will take you out. So I'm going to side with Mike because Roy, Mike's chin never went, whereas Roy's did. It just takes one of them.
But I mean, this is an exhibition. But do you think it will actually be an exhibition? Talking about Tyson and Roy Jones Jr.
I don't know if I told you, but Tommy Hearns tried to con me into that exhibition line. I was doing a Q&A with him somewhere in England, and I was sat next to him, and when we're all having a meal, I said, what belts did you have now? And he's going through all the titles he had, and he said, I was WBO champion between 1998 and 1993 and 2003. I'm like, no, you weren't. He said, yeah, I was. So we're like two little kids. You weren't, Dredge. I was cruiserweight champion until 2005 plus. I was. He went, no. The man's arguing me hard, saying he was WBO cruiserweight champion. I thought, punch it, he's gone. And so he turned to his manager that was with him. Tell this guy, wasn't I WBO champion? He said, no, you were IBO cruiserweight champion. I thought, yes, I. So Tommy was a bit pissed. So Tommy then said, I tell you what, why don't me and you have a fight? We'll say it's an exhibition. That's how we get around the commissions. And I'm like, is it for real? Number one, he's old. That's how I broke him up. Number two, he's old. And I broke him up. So anyway, I'm like, he kept going, and he was rabbiting in my ear. Anyway, that was done. The dinner was done. For about 3 months afterwards, his people were ringing to say, do you want to do this? Are we doing this? And I told Brendan. And Brendan said, Johnny, don't do it. And I'm like, do you think I'd not beat a Tommy Hearns? Look how old he is. That's why I beat him. So he said, Johnny, you can't win. Because if you beat him and hurt him, it's not going to go down too well. If he beats you, that's not going to go down too well. So he said, keep out of it. And I'm like, okay. Okay. But what I'm saying is, so guys like Mike and guys like Roy and guys like Nigel Benn, all the old school boys, we still think we can find our head. The reality of the situation is when it comes to it, we can't train like we used to do. We're knackered. It takes us a week to get over a week. So you train a week, you rest a week. Your body's too tired. It doesn't recover fast enough. And that's why this fight's been delayed, because when they thought it would take him 6 months to get ready, it's taken him 8 months to get ready. When they're thinking, well, I can do this. All right, let's jig it around a little bit. Roy's just taking this because Roy's got a fighter's mentality, but if he gets touched on the chin, it's done. He still thinks like he's 22. He's not 22. He's done. Forget that. Don't fall into that sucker's trap because we all do it.
Do you know what? If you ever think about doing one of these fights, we won't have no part of it. I don't want to see you get ironed out.
Listen to
65 or whatever you are.
Oh my God. Number one, listen to me.
What are you?
I'm 53.
65.
Black don't crack. Look at that. Look.
You look well for 53, I will say that.
So I roll.
You look all right. You look all right for 53, definitely.
But what I'm saying is, I won't do that anyway. You've got to get it in your head. You can't do it. We all think we can still fight. Listen, I still do exhibitions with like rugby players, ex-rugby players, and people like that in working men's clubs and everything. It's a good little earn actually, but because it looks easy from the outside in until they get in. And they'll have all their ex-rugby mates there and fans there, and like you think, oh, here we go. And so it's easy pickings. But I would never do this because I'm never going to get the same adulation and whatever that comes when I used to fight. I'm never going to be that good again. So I ain't stupid. I'll sit back.
I'll fight you in an exhibition.
No, you get hurt, man. I don't want to knock those tattoos off your skin.
I'll fight you in an exhibition.
No, because you'll get hurt. And then I'll be classed as a bully. He's Cookie Bear.
I can't lose that, can I? Because if I manage to hit you over the head with a lamp, right? I ain't told you about Sri Lankan rules yet. If I hit you over the head with a lamp, I'll win. If you knock me out, people will go, oh, it's Johnny Nelson, wouldn't it?
Yeah, what a bully. Yeah, exactly. Now, so just
You're not a bully.
I'll gracefully decline the offer, but thank you. But I'll gracefully decline. I'm happy to sit and just whinge and bitch.
I'll come and do it in your garden. No cameras.
Again, so what happens then? But when you get sparked, you're going to do me for assault.
Why do you think I'm going to get sparked?
I'm a machine. I'm a proper machine.
You're a fucking idiot. You ain't no machine. You're 65 years old.
Look at it. Pain and painer. Pain and painer. That's what they call.
Hercules.
Yeah, but good on them. Listen, if they're earning some money, especially at this age, this time in their career, good on them. I'm happy for them. And nothing but respect for any fighters that can still make a living out of the sport after being retired so long. I just think there are probably easier ways to do it.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.